You're watching Pulse on Mirror Now. I'm Amita Balachandra. Today we're bringing to you this show from the city of Bengaluru on an important topic on Bengaluru's Bannerghatta National Park that has now caused citizens to worry about the kind of illegal quarrying that's going on in Bannerghatta National Park. Not just that, citizens have now started several online petitions on how this is one of the few green lung spaces in the city of Bengaluru. It needs to be conserved, and the fact that there are over 300 cases of encroachment in this eco-sensitive zone, according to the Indian Institute of Science itself, is a huge worry for citizens. What has the state government done so far to ensure that this illegal quarrying has not stopped? What has the central government done so far? That's the question we're asking here on Mirror Now on Pulse. We're going to talk to a couple of citizens. We also have Vijay Nishant, who is also called the tree doctor here in Bengaluru, joining us. First of all, I want to ask you this. The fact is that this illegal quarrying is going on, according to you. You've approached this PMO, you've also approached the Union Ministry of Environment. What responses have you got?
Union Minister, we are waiting for it actually, because we met Harshavardhan, Dr. Harshavardhan in Bangalore itself. He is very shocked looking at what is happening in the city and everything. We given all the a petition and what is happening and what is the ground reality. We asked the central government to send some tea and check the ground reality. But what the real thing, what has happened is, the forestry officials have so many times wrote to the Mines and Geology. The Mines and Geology is the one who is the real culprit here. They are not at all reacting. They given a permission for all the wrong things to do in the national park. Upon that one, the pollution board is sitting on it. Because see, like a 16 or a 15 year a girl has written to me saying that what is happening in there, and it is pathetic. And it's an elephant corridor, and it's a national park, and nobody bothered about. And what is happening from the 20 kilometer away from the Bengaluru? We are really clueless. What is the law? What is the law is trying to do it? If this is the state of the Bengaluru, what about the outside of the Bengaluru or Karnataka? So this is very saddening case, and this is the only forest which we have in the Bangalore, which is a breathing space for the Bengaluru. That is very shattering, and the people are very upset about what is happening in here, because you would have seen there is a steel bridge flyover and there is a KTP Act. For everything, people are coming in the street and fighting it. And the opposition sitting and seeing all these things. This fight has to be taken by the opposition, because see, the same government, a Congress government, whatever the government or state government said it, they walked from Bangalore to Ballari. Here they are trying to create a mini Ballari. It's a time to all the opposition party to take a walk from the Vidhan Soudha to Bannerghatta to stop this one. That is what the citizen of Bengaluru is asking, and this is going to set up a bad example for every citizen in Bangalore and the state-wide. So it has to be looked at and it has to be stopped, because this is the only national park it is here, and it's a very, very important corridor, wildlife corridor. It has to be saved. There is no other way.
Absolutely. Now, he was talking about how this entire truck corridor that we're talking about, it's an elephant truck, corridor. But at the end of the day, because of truck movement, it's also causing distress to the environment. How upset are you as a citizen of the city?
Actually, it's a very close to 400 meter, very close to residence in Bannerghatta Road. And around 800 meters is Nice Road. Recently, one leopard entered in Nice Road because of this illegal mining. Maybe there is a lot of residents are getting damage and cracks because of this illegal mining, and kids are suffering from so many diseases. Maybe government should take some good action against this to stop illegal mining in mid of Bangalore city, which is happening in Bannerghatta Road. This is the right time. I think government should do something for the illegal mining.
So then tell us this, there's a huge outcry online as well. He was talking about how for steel flyover bridge, a lot of people came out, protested, and now it's the Bannerghatta National Park. Do you have several online petitions as well going on?
Yes. We have already 12,000 people supporting us, and it's very bad. Actually, we had been to Bannerghatta to meet my friend. So when we went there, we saw many people complaining about that. and many people are like suffering from asthma, and many people are they have, it's completely about pollution, so they are not at all feeling good there. So we are very sad, and we have only one park, what Vijay said, for Bangalore, we have only one very big national park. So they are damaging it, and we are very feeling.
So you said that so far, what is the opposition doing? What response have you got from the government of Karnataka?
See, the government is numb. See, Steel Bridge itself only, after 10,000 people coming and fighting and shouting and everything, then you said it. When you really know you're going to lose it, you are trying to do it. Now you wanted to do the middle of the things that is happening, and you are saying it's a very transparent government and everything. This is what you wanted to show, is it? They see you people again walk from here to Ballari to stop the illegal quarry, and you yourself is doing this kind of work. What kind of what kind of moral you carry as a state government? Because we voted you, we brought you to this one, and now you in what this one, what moral things you have it to ask a vote again. So this is very wrong what is happening. So we are not really, we are sad about what is happening and everything, because the people in the village surrounding, they are getting into all the trouble and everything. It's only 20 kilometers away, so it might reach to the Bangalore, central Bangalore also tomorrow. So nobody will ask. So let us buckle up for this. And because Bangalore was known for all the wrong things for this year, because the lake is gone, Belandur what is happening, and you people know what is happening with all our trees and what are the other things which is happening. And this is the one thing which is supposed to be added. It's good for us. So it's a very sad state what is happening in the Rajdhani of Karnataka, and we'll ask all the opposition leaders and everything to look into the matter and arrive at the right conclusion. And we wanted to save this Bannerghatta National Park because it's a national pride for us.
You tell us this. This is one of the few, lung spaces, green lung spaces in the city of Bengaluru. How important is it to conserve something like Bannerghatta National Park?
हम तो 15 डेज पहले तो उधर वो देवल है संपंगी रामस्वामी करके बोल के वो बहुत बड़ा यात्रा चलते हैं. सो एवरीवेयर वी यूज्ड टू गो देयर. सो अभी तो हम वो यात्रा पे जाने में वो अंदर छोड़ते हैं, वो 2 किलोमीटर वॉक के लिए. तो 7 डेज का वो प्रोग्राम चलता. अभी पहला तो देखा तो वो बहुत थिक फॉरेस्ट था. अभी ये देखा तो बहुत ओपनली है. यू कैन सी ऑल द क्वार्ट्स आर ब्लास्टिंग, एवरीथिंग यू कैन बी सीन. सो वी see the ad of Nishant, doctor. So we used to come and helping him, madam.
It's not just about illegal quarrying, it's also about the illegal encroachments. According to Indian Institute of Science, there's over 300 cases of illegal encroachment in this entire space. That is also worrying.
Yeah, absolutely, because these guys are not at all taking any... This is our responsibility. See, our future is going to hurt. So we have to take some action against this, and we have to support, and we have to stop this. This is the only thing what we are going to do.
See, it's so sad. IASC, one of the best reputed institute in the world, saying all these things. And they even produce the eco-sensitive zone. And if just go to the Bannerghatta National Park, you can see all the flora, fauna get beaten. Because, see, 24/7, clearly they said it, the vehicular movement is happening. Because of that, all the animal habitat has been disturbed. And the people are getting into the asthma. I told you already, there is a teenage girls who are messaging and saying all the wrong thing is happening, and the people are threatened. If you wanted to give, and there is a cases also saying that clearly that the villagers have filed the FIR into the police station within a 1 hour, 2 hours is taken back. That is the level of thing is happening. It's very sad, like what is happening over there. And the most reputed IAC has already given a saying that one, what is the encroachment, what is the diverse flora fauna damage is causing it, and even they clearly said it, saying that particular matter is going very hard on that part of the area. Another thing is clearly water is going down, because that is also one added advantage for us nearby to the Bangalore, which supports the water body and the forest and the rain and everything. That is also going to be taken hit. It's clear cut in the Indian Institute of Science. So it's a sad for everybody, and there is a report existing on the elephant corridor, this thing and all. So we are very like what do you say? We're really not understanding what is happening. It's so hard to believe that we used to travel as a kid and everything. It used to look so good, nice and everything. Suddenly you go inside the things, all the the pollution, the roads has cracked down, and there is no path in the road, and the trucks are moving so honking, everything, the footage and everything. It's very saddening for anybody to enter that kind of area. and this is a doomsday for us. Like if they're not stopping it here, for sure it will be because it is also attached to the Kaveri Wildlife Sanctuary, where the water goes from here to there. That is also a very important aspect of this, whatever the eco-sensitive zone and everything. This all has to be considered. If they are not trying to do all these things, it's a doomsday for a national park in Bangalore.
So then what is the biggest demand right now? Because online petition has about 7,000 signatures so far. You're going to reached about 12,000 signatures so far. What is the biggest demand?
Remark, actually last 5 years back, our CM Siddaramaiah, he did Padayatra to Ballari to avoid, to stop illegal mining. But I think I request him to start Padayatra, which is happening in mid of city. And the own people of the Congress, they are doing this illegal mining. Maybe CM Siddaramaiah should take some legal action to stop this illegal mining, to save our thick forest in Bangalore.
And it's not just the government of Karnataka, because you've also approached the PMO and the Union Ministry of Environment. You believe that it's time for the central government also to take this?
Yeah, obviously. They have to.
If it is not, state government is not doing anything, then central government should involve to stop this illegal mining. Because we are, it's almost from so many years it is happening. CM Siddaramaiah is not taking any action. Then it is a time to enter central government to stop this illegal mining.
Considering it's the state is also, election bound, we know that the dates were announced today. Tell us this: what is the next step forward for you as citizens?
See, exactly. We will going to ask what the mines and geology is trying to do with it, whatever the thing is, and why what pollution board is sitting. And as is like we are already approached with what do you say, the union minister. And we are going to put up all our effort on making the awareness, the people in the ground level in Bangalore. We'll try to stop it in any cost. This has to stop it, because it's a bad example from Bangalore to anywhere in the India as a national park. So we will not allow it to happen, because people of Bangalore are showed before also in the matter of a steel bridge and the KTP Act and everything. So Bangalore people are not going to sitting on this one for sure, because already we are spined within like 8 or 10 days. We are able to see what 12,000 this one. Sure, we will going to approach, knock the central government also, do whatever in their strength and stop this one, because everything is in clear as a sky. And it has to be stopped at any cost. So we will going to go for that one, all the activists of the Bangalore.
Okay, you will move to the central government, but tell us this very quickly, the kind of environmental impact that this has seen already. If this goes on, because you've said that over the last couple of years, despite changes in government, the fact is that illegal quarrying has continued in this space. If this happens, then what is the deterrent that is there for the government?
Yes, he already said it actually. Underwater is reducing it there, and the particular matter is increased. The habitat has been destroyed, and it is because already there is a report saying the Bangalore is going to receive a lesser water. It will going to be not going to have a more water. In this kind of a situation, if this is happening, this is more dangerous, because people are thriving into the city, because already we have 1 crore people here. How we are going to sustain it? So the evidence is very clear, and all the scientists, all the wildlife activists are fuming about this fact. It's a citizen group is also joining to hand together. They are supporting everywhere. This should not happen and everything. It's only a time. The people will go beyond it, and we'll knock whatever the way we wanted, and we'll try to stop it. There is no going back from here. Because the wrong has already happened when the people have given a power to these kind of people to do right thing. If they're not against the people, we have to come back at. But I strongly ask all the opposition to come on the street. Please take a walk from a Vidhan Saudha to your Bannerghatta. Stop this, because this will clearly show where everybody is standing. If they are not standing, they are also be involving in these things. So we are not expected to these things to happen. We are kindly asking all the opposition, whoever might be politician, whoever might be protest this, and because it's a matter of a Bengaluru, and it's a matter of the water, and it's a matter of the national forest of the India.
Well, the citizens of Bengaluru there have spoken, saying very, very clearly a couple of problems there coming in for Bengaluru, which is losing perhaps one of the few green lung spaces, which is the Bannerghatta National Park. Currently ongoing is the kind of illegal quarrying that is going on in that particular space. Over 300 cases of encroachment already reported by the Indian Institute of Science, and citizens there very clearly saying the government of Karnataka is turning a blind eye to this huge problem, which is why they have approached the PMO. They've also approached the Union Ministry of Environment, given them several letters. In the meantime, an online petition is also picking up steam with over 12,000 signatures. Citizens there saying that they will take it to the central level and they will not stop no matter what, even if they have to continue this protest till the matter has resolved. We're going to continue to track the story here on Mirror now. With that, let's shift focus now onto some breaking news that is coming in at the moment. Some breaking news coming in there. The Supreme Court, on the Supreme Court hearing Aadhaar case, UIDAI CEO has recorded his statement in the Supreme Court on the Aadhaar case. He says core Aadhaar biometrics is shared only for national security reasons. He said not a single breach in Aadhaar database for the past 7 years. That is the breaking news that we're getting to you at this point. On the channel, UIDAI CEO has recorded his statement in the Supreme Court on the Aadhaar case. He says core Aadhaar biometrics is shared only for national security reasons. He also said not a single breach in Aadhaar database for the past 7 years. In fact, we have Meenakshi joining us with further details on this. Meenakshi?
Well, Amita, today was day 22 in the Supreme Court where, like you rightly referred to, Aadhaar CEO, the UIDAI CEO was at hand again to explain to the Supreme Court the bona fides of the Aadhaar Act. In particular, what the focus was today was about the method and the foolproof method of security, and the CEO allaying all fears of biometrics being accessed or easily being breached. In pursuance of that, we have had some very interesting averments by the UIDAI CEO, like you rightly referred to. He has gone on to cite to the Supreme Court as to how the core Aadhaar biometrics is shared only for national security reasons, and even for that, consent is required at the cabinet secretary level. And thus far, there is not a single request that has come to UIDAI for sharing of core Aadhaar biometrics. That apart, like you rightly mentioned, the UIDAI CEO has also reassured the Supreme Court as to how not a single breach in Aadhaar database has happened in the past 7 years. So he also went on, Amita, to cite as to how the UIDAI consistently gets a lot of requests from Income Tax Department to part with Aadhaar data, but it is then the UIDAI which tells the Income Tax Department that they do not essentially have a lot of data to part with. The moot point that he was trying to highlight before the Supreme Court was as to how Aadhaar is limited, Amita, for the purposes of authentication and authentication only. And this statement or this position of the UIDAI CEO assumes a lot of import because it was on the day 21st of the Aadhaar marathon hearing that we heard as to how he acknowledged that there were lapses insofar as implementation of the Aadhaar Act on ground was concerned. But today, what is interesting is the complete disparate position he has taken, where he has brushed aside all breach concerns or all security concerns pertaining to the biometrics leak, saying that it is so well kept that there is no possibility of it being leaked. Amita.
All right, Meenakshi, many thanks for getting us those details. We'll have to slip into a quick break here on Pulse. We'll come back with more news and updates. Welcome back. You're watching Pulse on Mirror now. On to some other news that's coming in from Tamil Nadu this time around. We understand a tussle broke out between protesting students and the police in Chennai's Chepauk area. This because the students were protesting against the reduction in the SC/ST scholarships against the Tamil Nadu government, against the Tamil Nadu government in the state of Tamil Nadu. In fact, we understand a couple of students have also been detained. Pramod now joins us. Pramod, I believe a couple of students join you there. The students there refusing now to end their protest, wanting to march to the secretariat. Take us through the demands that are coming in from these students and the fact that they're now refusing to budge.
Well, a couple of students could be a small number to say, because behind me in this questionable building is almost 700 students who've been placed under here since 1:30 of today. They are inside this building because they protested against the government and the government's policy to bring down the scholarship of SEST. That's a problem over here. Scholarship for students has been reduced from 85,000 rupees to 50,000 rupees for engineering students, and from 12.5 lakh to 4 lakh for students who want to study medicine, and their maintenance allowance and a lot of other things has also been cancelled from the government's end. They have been giving a response claiming that this is a way of trying to save themselves from economic crunch. I have a couple of students with me. நீங்க சொல்லுங்க, இந்த பெரிய protest எதுக்காக பண்ணீங்க?
2012ஆம் ஆண்டு தாழ்த்தப்பட்ட பழங்குடியின மாணவர்கள் தனியார் சுயநிதி கல்லூரிகளில் படிக்கக்கூடிய கலை, அறிவியல் மற்றும் பொறியியல், மருத்துவம், சட்டம் உள்ளிட்ட பாலிடெக்னிக் கல்லூரிகளில் இலவசமாக படிப்பதற்கான அரசாணை 92 வெளியிட்டிருந்தது. இதன் மூலமாக தமிழகத்தில் 1,40,000 மாணவர்கள் பொறியியல் கல்லூரிகளில் பயன்பெற்று வந்தனர். தற்பொழுது அந்த அரசாணையை கலை கல்லூரிகளிலோ சட்டக்கல்லூரிகளிலோ பாலிடெக்னிக்கலிலோ இந்த அரசு அமல்படுத்துவதற்கு தயாராக இல்லை.
Well, apparently the 92 government order, the number 92 has been removed, and we have 51 and 52 based on which these scholarship and the kind of various allowances that were produced to SC/ST has been removed, and that is what has caused the students like too much anger over here. What is this government order 51 and 52?
Actually, the government of India released order GO 92 on 2014. In this order talked about scheduled tribes and scheduled caste to study their higher education, to use this fellowship and scholarship. But past 3 academic year, this government reduced 63 lakh to 2 lakh. Still, the government reduced the amount of the scholarship for students. It is the main issue to these students.
But the Deputy Chief Minister in the budget session said that scholarships have been provided to 8.75 lakh SC/SC students. You're saying that you haven't got the scholarship. How is it possible?
Okay, the government each and every academic year they reduce their scholarship for students, especially students from tribes and ST cats. Yes.
Okay.
It creates
Have you received the scholarship for this year?
No, definitely not.
What is the problem? Why haven't you received it?
Okay, the administration simultaneously called, they don't have certificates, transfer certificate. They need income certificate. This is not for good government. This order produce all the tribes, all the scheduled castes give.
It is making hard for scheduled caste and scheduled tribe students to get the scholarship. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yes.
What about the portal for application to apply for the scholarship? Is it working?
It's very hard to fill the form, scheduled caste form. This problem faced by many students till now.
All right. So there is one portal called Adi Dravida Welfare Portal. This is where you actually go ahead and apply for scholarship every year. Now the Deputy Chief Minister has not mentioned the name, but he has said, the Deputy Chief Minister OPS is also the Finance Minister for the state. He has said that 8.75 lakh students have received this scholarship, which would help them with education. How would the students apply for the scholarship when the institutions claim the web portal is not working? Deputy Chief has not given any kind of explanation to it, and that is the reason 1,500 students protested at Chepauk, and when they tried to march towards the secretariat to meet him, that is when they were detained behind me in this building, in this very, very questionable building.
All right, thank you for that, Pramod. We've run out of time on this show, but on Pulse, we continue to get you the pulse of every single city. We'll come back with more news and updates. Stay with us.